Alright, what's going on all you wonderful people of the internet? My name is Blake, I'm currently TheCampaigner, and we're back for the impossible game. Last time, I believe we beat the original level, our second attempt, I think? It was pretty fast that we beat it. So we're going to continue, and try and beat Fire Aura today. We'll go for about 20 attempts, easy. We just gotta get through. Okay, alright, hold on. You know, warm up. First like 10 minutes on the computer. Been at work all morning, you know, just working hard, getting that nice paycheck, and then come back and then I struggle. I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna suffer. This game is ridiculous. But you know, we're gonna beat it. I believe. And here we go. Dropping down. And we're gonna pop back up on the other side. It's almost really bad. Butcha. Let's go. Let's go. I wanna do the other missions, the other levels, because I have not beat them, for sure. 100% have not beat them. This one I have. Yeah, right there. That tunnel thing. I'm pretty sure that's the end too. That's the second time I've gotten there, and I'm pretty sure that's the end. You just have to get through that part, and you're golden. But you know, it's fine. And don't worry, if I ever get to the point of beating all the levels, it doesn't stop there. I have the next game prepared. I might even have someone send or like make a level for me. I don't know how the level editor works on Steam. That if you can like search levels or anything like that. Or if you can only play the levels that you create. I might have my friend create a level for me, and then I'll just play it. I don't know how it works, so. But I will investigate that. I made a mistake. I didn't want it. So that I can see if it, because I like this game. It's very simple, but it's a challenge. And that's what I can appreciate. If a game is something that's difficult, if it's something that is, okay, really? I'm just missing on the easiest jumps. This is sad. If a game is simple, but accomplishes what it needs to accomplish, I can appreciate it. Because even simplicity can be better than all these complex mechanics, all these different storylines. As long as it gets the job done. That I'm not saying that I don't appreciate. I love a game with a good story. I will play any story or any game that has a good story as long as it's polished or it serves the purpose it's supposed to serve. So if the game is supposed to be a medieval setting and then eventually there's guns in it, okay, you're defeating the purpose of why you made the game or the setting. As long as it's logical or it's interesting, I'll play it. And I'll even play games that don't follow those conditions. But most of the time, those are the ones I tend to like more. Because I like when things are just logical. That's me. So, sorry. It's what I do. So that's why a lot of times I have difficulty enjoying long-term Nintendo games, because they have moments where it's just Nintendo logic is what I and a lot of other people call it. When the game it's really good, but then there's just like one moment that's just like, wait, that's what we're doing. We're going with that. I'm trying to think of a good example. Well, I mean, like Super Mario Strikers Charged. You kick the ball so hard the goalie goes into the goal. Now, for all intents and purposes, okay, not a bad design in terms of what what needed to happen, but it's just like, now logically, is that likely to happen? No, not at all. Does that make me not like the game? Absolutely not. I still love Super Mario Strikers, Super Mario Strikers Charge. Splendid games, real fun party games. Make all your friends angry by just hitting them as much as possible. Absolutely great. So I'm sure at some point you'll see that on the channel. I like how that was one of my first series that I did, and because File Corrupted 1 beat PD, then I could never beat him again for whatever reason. I just got cheesed so hard every time I play him. Like, he's up 2-1, then he gets a chain chomp, and I'm like, wait, he's not supposed to get that. I'm behind. I should get the chain chomp. And there's all this shenanigans that happens. But, you know, that's Nintendo games. RNG, they love their RNG, don't they? I just realized this. Pokemon, for instance, ton of RNG. I don't know if Fire Emblem has a little bit. I don't think they have too much, though. I'm trying to think. They have the crits, obviously, but that's just a percentage-based thing. So, I mean, but I guess the RNG in Pokemon is also percentages, like King Skull. What? Is that too early? Or was that too late? But besides the point, I mean, games are games. They're meant to be fun. Some of them are meant to be challenging, like this game in front of me. I'm halfway through my attempts already. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Really, just please. But in the end, they're all games. Okay, that was really. They're all games that are meant to be enjoyed to some extent. Of course, there are games that are just they're so bad, and you just wonder how they got made. But someone had a concept, someone spent the time. That's the thing. Like, that's the one premise of Game of Day which I really appreciate. And I appreciate because I'm the one that made it. That someone had to have spent time to make these. Now, granted, some games may not take as long as others. Now, I doubt this game took nearly as long as Battlefield 1. I'm gonna go out there and say I don't think it took as long. Whether it was made by one person or a team, I just have a feeling that Battlefield 1 took longer to make. Just saying. But that doesn't mean that you don't appreciate the individual who made this who made this game compared to the team that made Battlefield 1. No, absolutely not. And that's why indie developers, I feel, don't much credit as they deserve in some cases. A lot of the times that they get all these wonderful awards, they're great games that they've made, but you see the most popular games on YouTube are just the AAA titles. And granted, they're AAA titles for a reason, whether they have the backing of fan support or they have the finances to actually make a really great title because they have a full team dedicated to shading, they have a team dedicated to, I don't know, graphical errors, and you know, all these different things that indie developers don't have because it's usually one or a small team that does it. I mean, I'm not completely familiar with the gaming industry, but that's just what, as an outsider, I've noticed. So I think it's great when people do make games, whether it's something really good, something really bad. Someone's spending the time to express their appreciation for the art form. As I just perceive, I consider gaming being an art to some degree, because you are bringing to life some concept, some either idea, story, personas that you've always imagined to exist, but you were never able to do, or present some idea that hasn't been explained before. Chicken and the egg, the concept where no one can define the answer per se, but it's something that might create an interesting story concept. Or in this case, people describe it as the, oh, I don't remember, what's the quote? Unstoppable force and the immovable object. I think that's what it is. Like, that's similar to, oh, fudge! That's similar to what this represents. I mean, unstoppable force, the cube, the red cube, immovable objects, everything that I'm jumping over or on top of. Or jumping over, I guess. So, I don't know. I mean, those I can greatly appreciate because they have some significance to why they're being made. And, I don't know. That's just something I like to point out. Because I don't think a lot of people do. Some YouTubers, some other personalities do, and when they do, it's awesome. And I just had like the cleanest frames I've ever had while recording, and I got super confused. I was like stunned, and that's why I died right there. Not that I'm making excuses, but it's a fact. It was clean. It was crystal clean. Like when it renders, it looks beautiful. But I don't know. My computer's been acting up anyway, so I've been trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I'm gonna run a stress test event. Figure out my CPU. My computer's like 2-3 years old, which isn't super long, but it's like just long enough that you consider looking at upgrading. Not that it needs it. My computer still runs most things fine, but doesn't run it optimally. But I know very little about computers in the grand scheme of things, and I missed that. Oh, I'm so sad. How did I miss that? There's no way. Clean frames. Oh, now they're gone. All right. And like, computers are something that I don't really, I know the basics of, in terms of your really basic knowledge of what is the how does what do you need for a computer? How does it work? How does each thing apply? What are you looking for in a computer, generally speaking? But I really don't know a whole lot. Okay. Alright. Game? Fine. I can't tell my little story. It's cool. I'm angry. I'm mad. Nope. I'm gonna go silent. I'm telling you. I'm gonna focus up. This is my last attempt. This needs to be the one. This has to happen. I'm not gonna sit here and be embarrassed. I almost just did it again. Almost just failed at the same spot for the 3rd time in a row. I'm not letting this happen. We're going for victory. We're going all the way. All the way to... I don't think it's... Ever since I beat it the first time, it's never taken me this long. Beat it again. I think I've beaten it 2-3 times total now. I thought about some more. Oh, this is bad. Game, please be merciful. Oh no. Lag. Come back. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Silent. There it is. The end. And that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. That was 20 attempts, and I got it on the 20th one. Not the 21st, the 20th attempt. All right. Woo! Let's go. All right. That is the impossible game level Fire Aura. We have now conquered Fire Aura original level. First 2 episodes. That was my goal. That was my hidden agenda. get these two done. Now the series is gonna slow down a bit. We're gonna have to take a step back, put the foot off the gas pedal a little bit. We're gonna have to slow down. Switch out that nice Ferrari, get into a Prius. You know, that's shitty. Alright, well, we're gonna go on to Chaos Fantasy. Never have I beaten it. Heaven, never have I beaten it. Phase, never. So we're gonna go into these ones next time. We'll just go straight down the line from now on. Chaos Fantasy next. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's been Blake and calling the campaigner, representing Game of Day today. And I will see you in the next episode. Have a fantastic rest of your day.